spend the day with us. It's your run-of-the-mill Saturday morning, and obviously our first port of call has to be Hobbycraft. What are we going to get at Hobbycraft?
Clay and slime activator.
Clay and slime activator, that's going to be fun. We have just briefly stopped. The sun is being very rude. In or out? Pick your lane, in or out. I also have to go and get some felt. We've just stopped to go and grab a vintage parcel. What is it? Pair of shoes?
Yeah, hiking boots.
Pair of hiking boots for someone's going on a residential, so she needs some hiking boots. And then like I said, I've got some bits to get at Hobbycraft. Probably going to go and stop for a coffee. And then when I get home, I've got a really quick little Easter craft to do. And if I get time, I would like to sew a blouse because I'm preaching tomorrow and I want to wear a new blouse. But we'll see how time goes. Okay, so we made it to Hobbycraft. We bought everything we needed and more. You got loads more glue as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I had a voucher. So what did you get?
We got 2 PVA.
Nice and loud?
We got 2 PVA glues.
2 PVA glues.
Normal school glue.
Yeah.
And then 2 clear glues.
2 clear glues.
2 activator bottles.
2 activator bottles. Because they were on like 2 for £7 or 2 for £6. Oh, 2 for, yeah.
I think. And 2 packets of clay.
And 2 packets of clay. Nice. It was the air drying clay, wasn't it? The little coloured ones. So that would be quite nice to go and play with later. We just stopped in at Ikea to have some food. Might get a cooked breakfast. Maybe. What are you having?
Just food.
Just food.
Yeah.
Food. Generic food. So yeah, we're just sat in the little booth overlooking the car park. It's very nice. It's a bit odd because we used to live there in those set of houses there. So when Ikea was first built, we used to be able to sit and watch it. Do you remember when we used to watch it come up out of the ground? It was really, really cool. But now that we live further away, it's a little bit of a novelty. So yeah, it's nice to be out and to be able to get some food. Yum yum, right? Yum 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 yum. Okay, we are home. Had a lovely cooked breakfast at Ikea. That was very, very nice. And now I have got my sewing machine, I've got some fabrics, and I've got the felt that I bought. So I just got these 3 colours. They were 3 for 2, 80p each. And what I want to make is, I don't know if you can see that. So this is what I want to make. And I'm going to put it onto a like a zip pouch. This is for next week's video, but I need to get it done today. So I'm going to cut some strips of my fabric, and then I'm going to maybe use this colour to make the bunny outline, and then put the scrappy backing onto it, hopefully. And then seeing as I've got the sewing machine out, I might as well make a little outfit for tomorrow as well. So if I get time, I want to make this on B version. So I want to make that, but I want to, instead of having buttons, I want to have ties at the front. I've got 2 different fabrics, which I'm potentially using. There's this one, which is an old bed sheet, and then there's this one, which isn't. I know they're really similar in, like, they're both quite ditzy and florally, but this one is a bit thicker and there's some darker colours in it. And I don't know if that would work well versus all light and ditzy. And then just that over, like the blouse over a plain, just a pair of jeans. I'll see if I can find a photo of what I'm aiming for, but I don't know, depends if we'll get time. If not, I'm just going to wear a normal blouse. Right, I've cut the bunny out. Oh, please excuse the state of the board. It's from, I promise it's just from a mucky iron, nothing else. Bunny has been cut out. It's very odd cutting something out and wanting that bit versus that bit. That was weird. But yeah, that's cut out, and then I've got all my strips in place. So what I'm going to have to do is trim down the strips and then hand sew around here. Oh, sorry. Hand sew around here, and then also hand sew around the outside. Do I need to hand sew around the outside? Wing that. And then take that and put it on here. It is going to go on sideways because otherwise I would have had a tiny weeny bunny and it would have been a complete waste of time. So yeah, hopefully it'll work out fine. Ta-da! I quite like it. What do you think? I think he's really pretty. And conveniently means that I'm one project ticked for next week's video as well. So catch up on next week's video. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell button so that you can see next week's video where you'll be seeing that project and you'll be seeing 2 other ones as well. Right, it's 3 o'clock. I'm not going to get my top done, so I'm going to walk the dog instead, and then we're going to sit and watch Gladiator on the TV. Dog walk. I've got half an hour before the kids need feeding, and then some of them need to be out at work. I think 2 are going out to work this evening. They are of working age. I don't just send them out for the fun of it. So I've literally got half an hour to do a little bit of hand sewing for next week's video. Hopefully I'll get it done because it's been playing on my mind all week. But I thought I might just take a few minutes. So I've got the iPad set up. I was going to watch some YouTube videos. I thought I would tell you about the types of YouTube videos I'm watching at the moment whilst doing a little bit of hand sewing. So as some of you might remember, I started up a group called the Creative Circle. And it's a local group, and the idea was that we all got together and did like crafting socials. It didn't prove as popular as I was hoping, but that's okay. We're allowed for things to fail, right? That's allowed. But what it has sort of made me think about is different ways that we can interact with creativity and community. And recently there have been quite a few projects that I've been able to sort of put into place and stuff like that, which has meant that I can use both my creative skills and being out in the community at the same time. So I am already the chair for the community action group. So we do tend to do a lot of events and things like that. So that's been quite nice. But there are definitely opportunities to be able to put extra things on where we can just get a bit more arts and crafts into our local area. So what I've been doing lately is researching, hence why I'm going to be watching some more YouTube videos today. I am doing some sewing whilst under here, by the way. I'm not just, you know, fiddling. But what I've been watching on YouTube are the videos on how to set up a CIC. Now, a CIC is a community interest company, but it doesn't quite, it sort of straddles a charity and a limited business. And it just seems like a really good opportunity to be able to get some of the projects that I want to do funded. And you can apply for grants and things like that, and you get different discounts because you're working as a non-profit, but you're still able to pay yourself, and you're also able to like charge a little bit so that things can still be sustainable. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at the moment to see whether that's something that I want to do with Creative Circle, and whether I want to sort of like push it forward with that. So yeah, just a lot of research in learning how like companies work and how to focus on social enterprise business plans and things like that. But yeah, so let me know if you'd like me to like carry on burbling on about that in future videos, or if you'd like me to just stick to sewing and making that look really nice. Right, so this has been my typical Saturday of just running around after the kids, doing a bit of shopping and doing a lot of crafting. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you next week with lots of finished projects as soon as I've got them finished. I mean, one's already been a spoiler because you've already seen it, but the other two, oh, chef's kiss, they're going to be brilliant. See you next week. Bye! No, come back.
Right.